Yo, what's going on guys, it's Abs from Trio Plays and welcome back to another Gears of War 5 news video. In this video I'm going to be discussing all of the new swarm enemies confirmed so far for Gears 5 and some changes made to a few swarm enemies. So to make sure you don't miss another Gears 5 news video, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss another Gears 5 video. So the first new swarm enemy that we were introduced to was the Warden. And the Warden carries two deadly maces and charges towards you. So he does seem to be as big as a Scion, if not even bigger, and is definitely an awesome looking enemy. And you can also see the crystals on his armor and on the helmet as well. So a pretty awesome looking enemy. Next we have the Flock, which are swarm enemies that are very similar to the Krill from Gears of War 1. So they can penetrate through enemies and either explode them or reform them. So they can also swirl together in a tornado motion to suck the enemy in, and the individual members of the flock are called leeches, which can also attack you separately. We also have this berserker looking enemy on the cover art of Gears 5. It looks like some sort of swarm zerker, but it has a helmet on and has spikes towards its back. You could also say that the same enemy is on the Gears 5 roadmap as well, and that definitely does look like the Swarm's version of the Berserker. Poppers have also made an appearance in Gears 5, which are basically juvies but have frag grenades tagged to them, so basically performing the same sort of function as the Locust Ticker. But to be honest, I don't really see much point in this enemy. I think they could have done better on this one, but we'll have to see. And there are also DBs who are swarm infested, and they turn out to be called rejects. So you can see at the start of the escape game mode gameplay where they make an appearance and they don't seem to wield any sort of weapons, so they run towards you and they try to attack. Additionally, we have the Scion who holds the cryo cannon, and the name for this particular Scion is called Speaker, so I think that's quite interesting as well. So if they've called that particular Scion Speaker, I wonder if they would rename the other Scions that hold the other heavy weapons. We'll have to see. But that's all for the swarm enemies. But we do also see the Locust Saya make a return in Gears 5 in the escape game mode, which I think is amazing, where the Saya tries to take you captive and tries to take you away, so you have to fight your way out or get a teammate to rescue you. I think it's pretty cool how the Saya is making a return, as it most likely will play a part in the campaign as well, as Kate and Del do go to the New Hope research facility. And also, if you haven't noticed, there does seem to be some appearance changes for some of the swarm drones and grenadiers, which I think is pretty cool as well, because in Gears 4 the swarm drones and grenadiers and the hunters and all of those characters, they were very bland and you couldn't really distinguish between any of them, so I think that is a big step forward. So ultimately, in my opinion, I think that the Warden is probably the best enemy that they've introduced so far, and I love the fact that Locust enemies are appearing once again, but we do want new inventive ideas as well. So I do hope that there are more unique swarm enemies that are yet to be introduced in Gears 5. But that'll do it for this video anyway, so if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and comment below what you think. Join our Discord server and I'll have the link to that in the description. Be sure to subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.